Hello everyone, welcome back to the Good Samaritan Action Channel, where we use all of the donations from the apple pie fundraising events donated by Good Samaritans and give them to people in need in Binawi, Philippines. The story of how Jesus heals a paralytic in Mark chapter 2 verses 1 to 9. A few days later, when Jesus entered Capernaum, the people heard that he had come home. They gathered in such large numbers that there was no room left, not even outside the door. He preached the word to them. Some men came bringing to him a paralyzed man, carried by four of them. Since they could not get him to Jesus because of the crowd, they made an opening in the roof above Jesus by digging through it and then lowered the mat the man was laying on. When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralyzed man, "Son, your sins are forgiven." Now, some teachers of the law were sitting there, thinking to themselves, "Why does this fellow talk like this? He's blaspheming. Who can forgive sins but God alone?" Immediately, Jesus knew in his spirit that this was what they were thinking in their hearts. He said to them, "Why are you thinking these things?" Which is easier to say to this paralyzed man, "Your sins are forgiven," or to say, "Get up, take your mat and walk"? But that you may know that the Son of Man has authority to forgive on earth to forgive sins. He said to the paralytic, "I say to you, rise, pick up your bed and go home." And he rose and immediately picked up his mat and went out before all of them. So they were all amazed and glorified God, saying, "We never saw anything like this." This story shows the power of unity and what happens when we work together and help one another when trouble arises. COVID-19 has impacted everyone tremendously, affecting jobs, the healthcare system, and people's well-beings, while exacerbating and exposing issues of poverty and mental health in the Philippines and worldwide. Amidst all the chaotic, awful experience, it is time for us to unite like the friends in the story and help one another in any way possible that we can think of in a safe manner. Let's take a look at how people around the world have fundraised to help families in need in the Philippines. In Canada, for the past couple of months, we have continued to create fundraising program by selling apple pies. Let's travel to Cambodia and see how our fellow Filipino friend Cherish de Paiso and friends who have taken it upon themselves to create a fundraising event to help the cause.
Hello guys, this is Miss Cherish de Paiso. I gladly take part in this fundraising because I know the feeling of not having enough money to provide for your family. Also, I was deeply inspired by the story of the Good Samaritan who showed compassion to that man who needs help. The Good Samaritan was an outsider, despised by many, but instead of passing by, the Samaritan came after others failed to meet the need. He didn't wait to be asked. To see the need right in front of him was enough to make him do something. He also gave freely of both his time and his resources. I do not have much to give, but as the saying goes, we don't have to be rich to be generous. There are ways for us to help if we want to. And through this simple way to raise a fund is a great help to those family who needs help, especially to those who are deeply affected by the pandemic. To God be the glory.
Buckle your seatbelt and let's travel to Philippines to meet Leonita Committing, a local who has used her talents to fundraise by making delicious desserts.
Good morning, guys. It's a very good day here in Banawi that I come to see one of the clients here in one of the barangay here of Banawi, and I'm very happy to find her. Her name is Udaya, and he's staying with his grandchild here in this house. And she is already a senior citizen, and she cannot work well in the rice terraces and other farming activities. Also, and so she is dependent to the help of her grandchild, but her grandchild is also married, and so they are staying here in this one house. Her grandchild have no work, and however he only do farming activities. So Captain, what can you say about this one of the client?
This is my auntie is he's a senior citizen, so he's depending for his grandchildren for his supply because he cannot work well, and his grandchildren is only a housewife, and then the husband is a laborer, so he's depending on the some people who call him to work with their farm, and I think he does not have also a rice terraces here, so they are depending with the, and we are thankful for the good Samaritan who are giving this supply for them, and I'm asking that I'm always praying for them that for the good Samaritan, for the good health, so that they can help some people here in my barangay, and of course in my country. And I think that you are very far for us, but we are thankful for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Captain. And so I am now turning over these items to them, and
ano nyo to sa tulong sa isa yu napu ichicha nan good Samaritan.
Wala cah nang ujum ampu boleh, mungkin kita na amonoon nyo, ya, kontak ijijah ci, tap no, wayay pohon cah itulong cah on inyari cah on incap cah na papacong tu amait wanay ko puntamuan cah, so nganay maipagam,
Ano maipagam nangyari ito Ano maipagam binan nangyari nangichat.
ayam salamat.
Salamat.
Salamat hinan nangyari ayom.
so she is very thankful to you.
Salamat nangyari ka.
Good afternoon, guys. I am very happy to reach one of the client here in Banawi that she did not yet leave, and I'm very happy to see her in her house. Her name is Mary Likian, and she is carrying two grandchildren and one son. And what are they doing to find a job? Meat. Ay, humapit mo.
Oh, I have
Yang
nothing
list mo.
to do. I cannot earn because I have so many illness in my body because I'm already 70 years old, and I have a child. Ano ka pangalihan ako?
Grandchildren.
I have a grandchild of 5 years old and another 16 years old, but where will I get to feed them? But anyway, it is the Lord's to provide. I always pray that the Lord will always provide. And I know that what you have given to me today from a good Samaritan, and I'm always in the Bible. I have read you from the Bible that you are a very good Samaritan leader of the Lord. So may I hope that you will continue to help others like me. So thank you, and God bless you. May the good Lord bless you in all your life. And many times I say a million thanks for your support.
So thank you very much, Good Samaritan Action Channel, for reaching out people who are in need. Have a blessed day.
Thank you to everyone who has supported and assisted this program and fundraising event. We would also like to thank Cherish the Paiso and Leonita Committing for creating their own fundraising events in Cambodia and the Philippines. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more videos and updates.